I wasn't really, big on being in church and stuff like that. But I don't know. I was thinking about being baptized, and I finally did it, and I was like,
really? When did you do that?
Man, I did that during the winter, or I'm sorry. Yeah, something like that. Like
Summer.
Summer? Yeah, it was the summer.
Yeah, I saw him. He had to get baptized between two of those train things that they set up for Bible studies and all that.
Where at?
And at the church. No. He's just like...
I thought about it for years and years and years. For the longest time, I didn't do it because, everybody's like, well, you need to do it. But, it makes me wonder, can God ever really forgive me? After I went the first time and, we did the thing down at the park, with the rock wall climbing, with Sergeant Sabins being down there. I had a blast, man. That to me was like, that was awesome. Well, first I was sitting there thinking, and I ain't gonna lie, man, I was sitting there thinking this is gonna be just like, then I got there and I was like, sweet. We chill out and have fun, but we also learn at the same time about it. So I think it's awesome, Campus Life made me learn a little bit more about it because, we actually talk about it, we relate it to real life things. Peter, how he turns his back on God 3 times. We relate that, to like maybe one of our friends doing it to us. I know a couple of guys that they've stopped doing some of the things that they used to do just because of Campus Life. And that's just because they came in the mornings. This is last year, where we was all going to Bryce. He knew I was coming in here, and, he'd just go to the cafeteria and sit down and chill out. And I was like, man, I said, why don't you come in here with me? He was always like, and, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was like, dude, they give out free food.
That's awesome.
And, because, me, I love food. I'm one of those guys, I love food. But, he just kind of looks at me and he goes, really? I said, yeah. He goes, what else I did, man? So we read out the Bible a little bit. So we talked about it. So he came in here and, he said he had fun with it. Those first 2 or 3 minutes, yeah, he still wanted to sit here and stay. But, if we didn't go, he was going to be kind of late at Prosser. But at the same time, he still wanted to learn more about it. And I ain't gonna lie, he didn't change all the way, but he changed enough to where it made a total difference. I knew some of the people, I knew them, from, just being in the school world. But, I didn't know, that personally about them, And see, whenever I first came to Borden, man, I didn't talk to anybody probably my first sophomore year at all, hardly at all, man. A lot of these kids that come in here, awesome people. I consider them all my friends. And I guarantee if I didn't come to Campus Life, I probably would have made friends, but not as well as I know them right now. We have a blast, but you still learn. That may be the hard part, but you still have fun doing it. Either way, it's a win-win. And some people are like, hey man, we got this thing going on. We serve, we have a breakfast, lunch, or dinner with it. We have some fun with it. We go-kart riding or something like that. And they're like, yeah, man, what, and they ask you more. They're like, so what time, what else do we do? And you're like, and we also, take time, we get out of the Bible, or, we talk about the Bible. It's just an open discussion. And they're like, well, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, that's not a bad idea,
Say hi, everybody. Shelver.
You don't keep children. Shelver.
I'm more favorite.
He's already one of our,
Teachers
that we look up to.
I said he's one of the cool people.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's like one of those hip old people.
And then you hear other teachers and other staff, people you respect. If you find out they're a Christian and they're open about it, that helps you?
Yeah.
So even though I haven't gone, I was like, oh hey, if something does happen, I have this to fall back on.
And this guy, and this guy, and this guy.
Everybody in a car. It's not there. You don't use it every day, but it's like, that if something happens, it's there.
It's like Shelby for your spiritual bouncer.
And you're telling me to tell them it helps you.
Yes.
Yep.
Once they start coming more and more, then it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You still have fun, but then when it's time to get down to business, we get down to business, and then you get to go have more fun again. If you do it, then it's worth it. So.
God's been in my life since the very beginning. I grew up in the church. People are like, why are you happy about this? You just tore your ACL. I was like, well, everything happens for a reason. And I was like, well, I guess this was part of God's plan for me. Maybe he didn't want me to play volleyball this year. Maybe you just have to accept whatever happens and go with it. If not, you're going to be miserable. That's how I thought about it. was like, I don't want to be miserable my senior year on top of already being miserable because I can't play. No, it was really good to have like other people in the school that like realize that there is a God and there's a reason for everything. And I mean, it started a lot of conversations. I really think it changes people. Even if they don't go to church any other time of the week besides for 45 minutes, if you want to call that church, a little Devo, if they don't study their Bible any more than that. Even though like me and Stephanie and Kimberly are close, you still feel like you're alone in a way. It's a support system. I would say it's a great thing not only for the Christian students, but for the kids who aren't, that maybe want to know more.
Yeah, I remember going to like the little things after school and then like the kickoff events and all that stuff. It's always been kind of, I have to go, so while I'm there I might as well try to get something out of it, but now it's kind of, I want to go to Campus Life, I want to go to church every week, all that kind of thing. For kids whose parents may not like the idea of church or may not just ever taken the time to go to church, especially for like the junior high, or kids whose parents are just dead set against it, they can get a chance to go. You know, you all don't like pressure into asking us questions like you have to answer or something like that, but it gives you somebody to talk to and somebody to get things out in the end with. Like this morning at breakfast with Shaver, we were talking about like living in the past and how you don't want to live in the past, but yet your past can help you. I know I've lost both of my grandparents on my mom's side, and Shaver was talking about whenever his great-grandma died, and so was Brian and all that, and we were all just kind of like talking about that, and I think that might have helped her. You can tell the difference. Yeah, I think you can. Just people seem more open. Like I know I've had conversations in classrooms and stuff, like when we have some free time about campus life, about religion and that kind of thing. I think people are more apt to talk about it now. I can tell the difference, even, you know, it could be just because everybody's getting older, getting more mature, but I think that everybody, it's made a difference. You can tell the people who go on a regular basis, you can just tell that, because I think campus life is there to help you help other people, and also help yourself in the process, and I really enjoy it. It's really helped me quite a bit.